Hello, if you're watching and you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here before, then welcome. On this channel of mine, I just ramble about how I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, and things I've learned, things I'm excited about, things I'm sad about, just all sorts of stuff. And I am in a really great place right now. Finally, I can with confidence say that I'm genuinely in a very good place again, which is a massive weight lifted off of my shoulders. And so I decided to make a video to talk about some of the things that have been happening, because it's been an intense time. I don't know about you, but I think this time of the year, spring, so much is unfolding, and it's all these new ideas, experiences, people are starting to come in. And then when it starts getting into summer, it's like experience, lesson. And it's just, for me anyway, it's a lot, but I'm here for it. I'm really, really enjoying it. A lot of the time in the past, I used to be very fearful of summer because of how intense it can be. But I think when you're really locked in and you've got your seatbelt on, energetically, you've got your seatbelt into your ride, because you know where you're going, you know how fast you want to drive, and you know the direction that you're heading down. And yes, you might take some little twisty turny roads off, but you still have like a deep sense of direction, and therefore no matter what scenes, no matter what animals come out into the road, whatever detour, it feels cool. That's how I feel anyway right now at 28 years old. I love being 28. I love getting older. I have to say that right now. So yeah, it's all been happening. Gosh, let me just take a sip of my water, because it's been a lot. It's been a lot recently. So I've been dating, which is something I usually avoid. And it's been about a year before I was last involved with anyone. And I got approached about a month ago at my work. Funnily enough, I got approached twice in one day. I got asked on 2 different dates by 2 different men at my work in the exact same day. After a year of not really having any attention except from old strange men. But yeah, so I was just doing my thing. I wasn't expecting anything, and I don't know, I must have been giving out some vibes, or I was just ready to be trying out the whole dating scene. And yeah, so I met this guy. Gorgeous guy, let me just tell you. And I don't think he knew how gorgeous I found him. Like, some of the time he would say, oh, I think you like me, or I think you're attracted to me. And I was not even playing it cool. I was just really trying to be cool. Not in a cool, not in like a, oh yeah, I'm so cool. I just mean like taking the heat down and just trying to be mellow and just chill and slow, because that's where I'm at. And so I wasn't telling him that much about how I thought of him, but let me tell you, he was so gorgeous. Oh my god. But yeah, so for more context, did I already say this? I've been on a celibacy journey, and this journey has actually gone on probably now like 3 years, but it's had breaks where I've broken my celibacy. So technically, no, I've not been celibate for 3 years, but it's been a 3-year journey of celibacy and learning what that means to me, learning what I want from it, learning more about myself, what I want in a partner, being okay on just a very, very fundamental level of being okay with being single. And genuinely to the point, like, I am not shitting you, I'm not lying. During this journey, I've arrived at the knowing of being so, so content with being single that I genuinely do not mind if I never sleep with anybody again, and if I never am in a romantic relationship ever again. Like, that's where I've got to from this journey, which has been like brilliant, so good, so amazing. So anyway, yeah. So I meet this guy and I'm just like getting all excited, but also freaked out because it's been a long time since I've dated anyone or even had any real attention. And yeah, it was intense. It was intense. And I think I was a little bit harsh on him in some ways, but ultimately, yeah, it didn't work out. I think the main reason for that is because our paces were so different. Because for me, if I'm gonna be with someone, I'm looking to be with someone I'm genuinely aligned with for a long-term thing. That's where I'm at the moment. And he said that he felt the same with that, but I think if you're gonna really find someone that is really right, that takes time. But I think though it is different for men because it is a lot easier for them most of the time to be intimate with someone and for it not to make them feel deeply attached to someone. But we're like, scientifically, women after having sex do release oxytocin, crazy amounts of oxytocin. And so I'm not about that anymore. I'm not about to have an oxy high for some man that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know you. I do not know you like that, sir. Okay? So yeah, it didn't work out, but it taught me a lot. And it was fun, and it's opened me up to the world of dating. So then after it didn't work out, and oh god, there's so much I could say. There's so much I could say because I really have learnt so much, but there's so much else that I could talk to you about. Oh god, yeah. One thing that I do want to say though is that whilst healing alone is deeply nourishing and wonderful and a privilege, not everybody gets to do a healing alone journey. And I've been so lucky that I've had many times where I've been able to do this. However, now that I'm connecting with these new people and having these difficult conversations and these difficult dynamics, it makes you remember how quickly you can grow in relation with other people because you become mirrors, and it's like everything speeds up, which obviously can be overwhelming, but when it's the time to do it, it's the time to do it. And so yeah, I'm getting really bad pins and needles in my foot, I'm not gonna lie. I've got such bad circulation. I think I might get something else to sit on. And I also need to remember that, so basically, if you're new here, I don't edit my videos. So in the gaps where I'm not saying anything and nothing's going on, if you just hang about for the ride, that's great. And if not, that's cool too. So I need to not worry about how much time I'm taking, because some people don't mind. Oh God. Ow, 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 ow. Right. Hopefully this will help. Ow. Okay, I should probably start editing my videos. I think I might do that soon. It's just all this, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Anyway, so that thing ends with that guy, and because I'm like opening up to dating and I'm all excited, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get myself on Hinge. I'm gonna meet someone else because I'm ready. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to find my man. And so I meet this other guy, and right off the bat, I just feel like I can trust him. Don't know why. Just really do. Really, really do. But weirdly enough, so much of his behavior was exactly the same as the first guy. The stuff that I wasn't digging from the first guy, I ended up tolerating much more with the second guy. And it also made me trust the first guy more, because I was like, gosh, I was a bit hard on you, because this is just the male dating scene, apparently. This is what men be like at the moment. Not all of them, but you know, this is kind of just average city man vibes, potentially. Some of the stuff that was happening that wasn't really that great. It wasn't really that attractive to me. And but with the second guy, I just kind of, I don't know, I just trusted him more. But that could be from a lot of bias, a lot of things that aren't fair, you know? And so I've been thinking about that a lot. I think part of it could be that as I wasn't as attracted to him, like physically, I felt safer with him. Whereas the first guy, because he was so gorgeous, I just felt like, you can't really mean that. You can't really be doing that. And this means this. And it was all going to this narrative that it's something bad was happening, because I just couldn't believe that someone that attractive wanted to talk to me. And that's really sad. That's really sad that I've been feeling like that and have felt like that. And so I need to work on my insecurities more. And I realise that. So yeah, but anyway, the next guy, he ended up letting me down as well in different ways. And I just, well, not in different ways. It was basically the same, but it felt different. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Next. But at the same time, not next, because I actually don't have the time to date another guy right now. It's been a journey, but I'm really, really glad I did it. I'm really grateful to have met both of them. And somehow I feel like both stories with both of these men are not necessarily over. So we'll see. And I've deleted my profile. Not deleted it, I've paused it, and I've deleted my app. And I'll just wait and see, because life has been throwing a lot of male attention to me without any apps. You know, there's been a lot going on. And one thing about that, well, it's just weird. It's all been mirroring so much back to me. I've been learning so much about myself. It's been crazy, really. God, I have so much that I could say. So many interesting things been happening, but I just feel really like meditative and peaceful now, and I don't even know if I can bother to talk anymore. So maybe I'll just sit here in that energy for a bit, and then maybe I'll make another video. That's so cool. When I looked, it was 1444. Okay. If you're with me, I invite you to take a deep breath. Okay. That's the end of this video. Maybe there'll be more. Goodbye.